Hello to all cat lovers. Have you ever noticed how your furry friend curiously watches you when you eat a juicy apple or a ripe banana? Maybe your pet has even tried to snatch a piece of fruit from your plate. Surprisingly, the relationship between cats and fruits is much more complex and interesting than it might seem at first glance. Today we will figure out the intriguing question: can cats eat fruits? Is it beneficial for them? And which fruits are absolutely contraindicated for our furry companions? If you want to learn more about proper nutrition for your four-legged friend and avoid potentially dangerous mistakes, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss new episodes about the health and happiness of pets. Now let us dive into the amazing world of feline food preferences. First, let us understand the main question: do cats eat fruits at all? The answer may surprise you. Despite the fact that cats are obligate carnivores, which means that in nature they feed exclusively on meat, some domestic cats do show interest in fruits. Although this is more the exception than the rule, a certain percentage of pets may show curiosity and even genuine appetite for certain fruits. Research shows that about 15% of domestic cats sometimes show interest in plant foods, including fruits. This may seem strange, considering that in the wild, felines hardly consume plant foods, except for small amounts of grass to cleanse the stomach. However, thousands of years of living alongside humans and access to a diverse diet have changed the feeding behavior of many domestic cats. Interestingly, preferences for fruits can vary from cat to cat as much as they do in humans. Some pets may be completely indifferent to any fruits, while others may show special interest in specific types. For example, some cats adore melon, others prefer berries, and still others may have a weakness for bananas. Cat owners are often surprised to discover these unusual preferences in their pets. My cat goes absolutely crazy for watermelon. My cat always begs for a piece of banana. Such comments are not uncommon on cat lovers' forums. But what is behind this unusual behavior, and is it safe for our furry friends? Now let us look at the physiological side of the question. Can cats digest fruits? This aspect is extremely important for understanding whether you should offer fruits to your pet at all. Cats are amazing creatures with unique digestive physiology that is perfectly adapted for processing animal proteins. Unlike humans and some other omnivorous animals, cats have a very short digestive tract designed for quick absorption of meat. In addition, their bodies produce a specific set of enzymes aimed at breaking down animal proteins and fats. As for fruits, the situation is more complicated. Fruits contain complex carbohydrates, fiber, and natural sugars that require special enzymes to digest. Cats have a limited ability to produce the enzymes necessary for effectively breaking down plant components. For example, amylase, an enzyme that breaks down starch, is present in cats in much lower concentrations than in omnivorous animals. Moreover, cats cannot sense sweet taste as we do. They lack certain receptors on the tongue responsible for perceiving sweetness. This is an evolutionary feature related to the fact that sweet products are practically absent in a predator's natural diet, so there is no need to distinguish this taste. Given these physiological characteristics, it is not surprising that most cats do not show interest in fruits. However, if your pet is among those 15% who are interested in fruits, what drives them? Scientists suggest that it may be related to texture, smell, or even the play properties of fruits, rather than their taste. Now let us move on to the key question: which fruits are safe for cats? Although cats do not need fruits as part of their diet, some fruits can be safe as a rare treat in very small quantities. Apples are considered relatively safe for cats, but only the flesh, without the skin, seeds, and core. apple seeds contain amygdalin, which can turn into cyanide, a powerful poison, when digested. The skin may be treated with pesticides or other chemicals dangerous for your pet. Bananas are also considered safe for cats in small quantities. They are rich in potassium and vitamins, but also contain a lot of sugar, which is difficult for cats to digest. If your cat shows interest in bananas, you can offer a tiny piece of flesh, no larger than the size of a claw. Melon and watermelon are especially popular among those cats that are interested in fruits. Their high water content and soft texture make them attractive to some pets. These fruits are relatively safe in small quantities, but again, without seeds and skin. Berries such as strawberries and blueberries are also considered safe, and even contain antioxidants that theoretically may be beneficial. However, remember that berries are often treated with pesticides, so they need to be thoroughly washed, or better yet, choose organic ones. Now let us talk about fruits that are categorically forbidden for cats. This is vital information for every owner. Some fruits contain compounds that can be extremely toxic to cats, causing serious health problems and even threatening their lives. Grapes and raisins top the list of forbidden fruits. Although the exact mechanism of toxicity is not fully understood, it is known that even a small amount of grapes or raisins can cause acute renal failure in cats. Symptoms of poisoning include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, refusal to eat and drink. If you suspect your cat has eaten grapes or raisins, contact a veterinarian immediately. This is an emergency situation. Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits are also dangerous for cats. They contain essential oils and compounds, including limonene and linalool, which are toxic to the feline liver. In addition, the acid in citrus fruits can cause stomach upset. Fortunately, most cats instinctively avoid citrus fruits because of their strong smell, which is a natural repellent for these animals. Avocado contains persin, a substance that can cause vomiting and diarrhea in cats. Although cats are less sensitive to persin than some other animals, such as birds or rabbits, it should still be avoided. In addition, the avocado pit presents a choking hazard. Persimmon, especially unripe, contains soluble tannins that can cause digestive problems. Persimmon seeds are also dangerous as they can cause intestinal obstruction. In addition to completely forbidden fruits, there are those that require extreme caution. These include cherries. Pits contain cyanide. Peaches and plums. Pits are also toxic. And pineapple can cause stomach upset due to high acidity. Let us now consider the potential benefits of fruits for cats, if there are any at all. Given that cats are obligate carnivores, do they need fruits or other plant products at all? From a nutritional standpoint, cats do not require fruits for a healthy and balanced diet. All necessary vitamins, minerals, and nutrients should come from meat and specialized foods designed with their unique dietary needs in mind. However, some components of fruits theoretically may offer certain advantages. For example, the fiber contained in fruits can promote digestive health and regular bowel movements. Antioxidants, such as vitamin C and various flavonoids, can help fight free radicals and support the immune system. Water contained in fruits, especially watermelon and melon, can contribute to hydration, which is especially important for cats who typically do not drink enough water. This can be beneficial for preventing urinary tract problems, which are common in domestic cats. However, it is important to understand that all these potential benefits can be obtained from other sources more suitable for cats. For example, properly balanced wet food will provide both hydration and necessary nutrients in a form more suitable for the feline body. In addition, the high sugar content in fruits can lead to health problems, including obesity and diabetes, if they become a regular part of a cat's diet. Therefore, even safe fruits should be considered only as a rare treat, not a substantial part of daily nutrition. If we talk about adding fruits to a cat's diet, several important rules and recommendations must be considered to ensure it is safe and does not harm the pet's health. First of all, quantity is crucial. Even safe fruits should make up no more than 5% of a cat's total diet. In practice, this means literally a few small pieces as a rare treat, not daily food. Remember that a cat's digestive system is not designed to process large amounts of plant food. Fruit preparation is also critically important. Always wash fruits thoroughly to remove pesticide residues and other chemicals. Remove all pits, seeds, and skin that may be toxic or present a choking hazard. Cut fruits into very small pieces to reduce the risk of choking. Introduce new fruits into the diet gradually and in minimal quantities. Observe your cat's reaction for 24 hours after the first consumption. If any signs of discomfort appear, such as vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, or refusal to eat and drink, immediately stop giving that fruit and consult a veterinarian if necessary. It is important to remember that not all cats are the same. Some may have a more sensitive stomach or allergies to certain foods. In addition, cats with pre-existing conditions such as diabetes, obesity, or kidney problems may need special dietary restrictions. If you are unsure whether your specific cat can try any fruit, it is always better to consult with a veterinarian. A professional can give recommendations taking into account the age, weight, general health condition, and individual characteristics of your pet. Now let us look at some interesting observations and stories from cat owners related to fruits. These real examples will help better understand the diversity of feline preferences and behavior. Many cat owners note that their pets show special interest in melon. Some cats literally go crazy from the smell of melon and may persistently beg for a piece. Scientists suggest that melon contains compounds that remind cats of animal protein smells, which explains such behavior. Watermelon is another favorite among those cats that are interested in fruits. Perhaps they are attracted by the high water content and soft texture. Some owners describe how their cats literally lick the flesh of watermelon, leaving the skin untouched. Bananas cause an especially diverse reaction in cats. Some may show real appetite for them, others complete indifference, and still others may even demonstrate fear or disgust. There are known cases when cats literally ran away at the sight of a banana, possibly due to its unusual shape or specific smell. Interestingly, some cats show interest in fruits not as food, but as toys. They may play with small berries, rolling them across the floor, or exhibit hunting behavior towards pieces of fruit. This reminds us that cats are complex creatures with diverse behavioral motivations that go beyond simple food seeking. There are also seasonal patterns in cats' interest in fruits. Some owners note that their pets show greater interest in fruits during warm weather, which may be related to an instinctive desire for additional hydration. Another curious aspect is the possible connection between interest in fruits and cat breed. Although systematic research on this topic has not been conducted, some owners note that certain breeds, for example, Bengal cats, are more likely to show interest in non-traditional food, including fruits. This may be related to their proximity to wild ancestors and more diverse feeding behavior. Now let us discuss alternatives to fruits that may be more suitable for cats. If you want to treat your pet to something special, there are safer and more natural options for the feline body. Small pieces of boiled chicken, turkey, or fish without bones, skin, and seasonings can be an excellent treat, more consistent with a predator's natural diet. These products provide necessary proteins in an easily digestible form. Some vegetables, such as cooked carrots or pumpkin, may be a safer alternative to fruits if your cat shows interest in plant food. They contain less sugar than fruits, but still provide fiber and some vitamins. The market also offers many special treats for cats designed with their nutritional needs in mind. They may contain additives beneficial for health, such as taurine, omega-3 fatty acids, or probiotics, while remaining tasty for feline perception. If your cat enjoys the playful aspect of interacting with fruits, you can offer special toys filled with catnip or valerian, which will evoke similar interest but be safer. Summarizing our discussion about cats and fruits, we can say that although some cats do show interest in fruits, from a physiological point of view, these products are not a necessary or particularly suitable part of their diet. Some fruits may be safe in very small quantities as a rare treat, while others pose a serious danger to the health and even life of the pet. If your cat shows interest in fruits, you can occasionally treat it to a tiny piece of safe fruit, provided all precautions are observed. However, it is important to remember that the basis of a cat's diet should be food rich in animal proteins and specially designed to meet the needs of these obligate carnivores. Observing your cat's food preferences can be a fascinating way to better understand its individuality and character. Each cat is unique, and what one may adore, another may completely ignore or even fear. Ultimately, the health and well-being of our furry friends should be a priority when making decisions about their nutrition. Consultations with a veterinarian, careful observation of the pet's reaction to various products, and common sense are the keys to maintaining a healthy and happy life for your cat, regardless of whether fruits are part of its diet or not. And now, we really want to hear about your experience. Does your cat show interest in fruits? Maybe it has some unusual food preferences. Share your stories and observations in the comments. Let us create a collection of feline gastronomic quirks together. If you like this video and learned something new about your furry friends, do not forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. In upcoming episodes, we will continue to reveal the amazing secrets of pet behavior and share useful tips on caring for them. See you in new videos about our beloved four-legged companions.